noma mhlambe baye bathenga nama-products wethu athile, sicela ukubabeka emkhulukweni nabo nemindeni yabo ney'ngane zabo ngathi bangaphumelela egameni lenkosi yethu ngathi umsebenzi ungahamba kahle. Everybody joins me in saying amen. Thank you. So I wanted Sipiwe to give a bit of a talk, but Sipiwe does not want to speak. He's one of those very quiet brothers. He's a business partner of mine. He's a businessman. He strictly does not want to do cameras. I had to force him to sit in front today. I think I'm going to do 5 things today. 5 things I'm going to announce, ladies and gents. The last thing I'm going to announce, that's the main announcement. The first thing I'm going to announce is, the first few things I'm going to announce are about myself, the work that I've been doing. I have been doing a lot of work for many years through Voice of Tembisa, University of Johannesburg FM, UJFM, when I was on campus radio, community radio was Voice of Tembisa. I did a lot of work with Vuma FM, Rise FM, Metro FM, YFM, the SABC. I've been in the industry, I've been doing a lot of work on television, trends like these, music industry, album after album, working with different artists, some of them whom today might have passed on. I would like to acknowledge my brothers who were there throughout my journey, who did some great work together in the music industry, and I can never take any of that work that we did together for granted, because we sort of made history. Not sort of, actually, we made history which is cemented in the South African music industry. And you know, guys have passed on. But obviously, through the work we did together, I got to grow and they helped me. And I always would like to acknowledge those people. The record label that we built over the years and the different talents that we've worked with and the people who've helped. And I've also had an opportunity to grow and expand and spread my wings outside of the entertainment industry and go into business. So the first thing I want to announce is just to keep the people that are watching, that are streaming from home, who follow my work, who have been following my work for many years, to know where I am, to know what I'm doing. And number one, I would like to announce that I am coming back into the music industry. I have been working on an album this entire year during lockdown, and I am going to give you an album at the end of October. You're going to get a full album from me. It's an incredible work of art. I have grown. I have been putting in work the entire year in studio, actually since last year. And that's what I wanted to announce. The first thing is a music album. You can expect to get it at the end of October. But you can expect to get a song at the end of this week on Friday. I'll give you a song. That's the first thing. Second thing I'm going to announce is to keep my people out there at home updated about the last announcement that we did. We announced that we were starting a radio station called Massiv Metro, which works in the commuter space. We've got digital screens throughout the country in the taxi ranks, and we own those digital screens, and the content that is on those digital screens is content that belongs to our clients. They can advertise. While the people are queuing, waiting for the taxi, we had offered Wi-Fi in a couple of taxi ranks for people to still surf the net, get into a taxi. We put in 1,000 streaming devices when we started our radio station and streamed our online station onto a captive audience inside the taxis. A lot of people thought we were crazy at the time. I remember even Thibaut Touch and Garrett Cliff, they both, we all went the same route, digital. The industry did not understand what we were talking about, but I guess you guys do now. We are where we said, we told you guys we will be here, and we are here. We also didn't anticipate that we'll get here so quick, the digital space, where everybody's on the internet. So, all these years we built Massiv Metro. We are 3 years old now. The radio station is moving into its brand new premises. God has been great. We are growing as Massiv Metro. Some of you guys would know we started at our premises here in Rosebank on Keys Avenue. Our brand new studios for the whole industry to know, and for the public at large, brand new Massiv Metro studios are now going to be in Randburg. From the end of September, we're going to be in Randburg. Some of you guys do know Urban Brew Studios. Urban Brew Studios used to be in Randburg at Harley Street. So where Urban Brew Studios used to be, where we used to record Friends Like These. So when I used to work for Friends Like These, I used to have a dream like, you imagine owning this company. I didn't know that one day a company I'm working for and I'm a co-founder of will be working there, and it's quite humbling that I'll be in that space. So it's quite surreal in my mind, like wow, we're going back into that building, brand new studios, and it just shows growth. We've given a lot of young people an opportunity. They've come to learn broadcasting. Some of them are thriving in the entertainment business now. They've come to work with us for a couple of months. They've learned the skills. They've learned another skill. They got a promotion or they grew, or they had to spread their wings and move on to other outlets and institutions. And we are very proud of all of you guys. Congratulations. That's what Massiv Metro does. We get brand new talent. We train them about media and broadcasting, about videography. This young man was walking past the radio station. That young man hit me up on social media. That young man stood up at one of the conferences I was speaking on. I'm proud to look at them today as part of the team. They're just one of many. A lot of young people, and that's the spirit that we had. And the company has grown, and now you guys can expect to come and advertise. And I'm talking to the rest of the industry, the corporate industry. You guys can come, because I'm sure the agencies can see now that, okay, what Massiv Metro has been preaching is now here. Our clients have moved online on their phones. So come through and do advertise. And I also would like to invite the government, because since Massiv Metro started, we've never had even a single ad from the government. And I want to say hello to Good Ace, GCIS. We have been having meetings, and maybe now the brother can see that we are serious and we are here to stay. That's Massiv Metro, and that was your second announcement. That's growth. You can give us a round of applause, that's fine. That's another media institution that the industry can use. You want broadcastings, you want interviews, you want to speak to the commuter market, our audiences, they are there for you. Our radio station is not based around celebrities, it is based around discovering new talent, giving them an opportunity on air, and letting them thrive while we grow as a broadcaster and a media house as well. Number 3, the third thing that I would like to announce is something that is really beautiful. So I've been on radio, as I've mentioned. I've worked for 8 radio stations. I've been fired twice. I've learned so much. Community radio, campus radio, regional radio, national radio, PBS radio. That was Okozi FM. I did their breakfast show. I've got an award for that with my team. And I think we did a great job there. Now, all these years of working in broadcasting, one thing God has blessed me with is being able to do an incredible music show. I don't think there's a lot of my friends that can do a better and entertaining music show than I can. And I've had a lot of fun over the years doing my music shows. So since last year, I've been emailing with my team the people from the Guinness Book of World Records. I think it used to be a book, so now we're in the digital space. It's still a book. It's no longer a Guinness book, so it's Guinness World Records, yeah. So finally, they've sent us an email last week. We've been going back and forth. There's things that they've been needing, etc. And we have entered, and they've confirmed us that we will be going for the world record for the longest radio music show in the world. So we will be breaking that record. The current record is sitting at about, I think it's about 100 and something hours. We're going to do more than 300 hours. We're going to break the world record by broadcasting a radio show from the 15th of December, that's 1-5. From the 15th of December until the 31st, that is New Year's Eve, I will be live on air, non-stop. Banging music after music, banging African music, local music, inviting artists to come through, and it's a team sport. As you guys know me, I'm about empowerment and involving other people. I would like for you to participate and be a part of this journey with me. DJs, you'll be seeing them. I'll be featuring DJs, featuring artists, music show that's going to go on non-stop for 2 weeks from the 15th of December until the 31st, New Year's Eve, then we would have broken the world record. It will be in the bag and will be another milestone. You can clap for us before it even happens. Thank you. We appreciate it. Now let me tell you why you should support that world record. The reason why you should support it is because it's for a good cause. We want to build a digital entrepreneurship center for young people. A lot of young people know that education is outdated because they know that some of them have got degrees but they can't get employed. And a lot of us do know that. Education is very important, but sometimes it needs to evolve with the times. Right now it's 2020. And talking about education, that's the reason why we want to build a digital entrepreneurship center that teaches young people how to make money on the internet, how to start their businesses on the internet, how to grow their businesses online, how to get onto e-commerce, how to make money online in a couple of weeks, even in a couple of days on some of the courses that I've been learning, because I've given myself during the lockdown to not only record music and write a new book. The new book I will release at a later stage, which I will announce, but what I've been doing as well is learning. I've been taking online courses, learning how to make money online, how do I become an affiliate marketer, what are the platforms to work at, who are the credible platforms to learn from, so that I can take all of that information and create courses with my teams and go out there and help young people, show them quickly the skills on how they can make money. The same way we have been doing with MOFAYA, and I'll get to the MOFAYA part because that's the last thing I'm going to announce. So that's what the Digital Entrepreneurship Center will do. Teach young people coding. Teach young people the new 4IR, whatever you want to call it. So that road to the world record is to raise money. So corporate companies, you're more than welcome to come on board and partner with us at the attempt for the world record. All right, number 4. I would like to acknowledge a company called 360 Global Solutions. 360 Global Solutions is a company that is a black-owned corporate company that has done really well. During the lockdown, I interviewed their chairman, Mr. Khondrinks. In the middle of the interview, he committed about 400,000 rands to save 20 small businesses with 20,000 rands each. During the lockdown, when nobody was doing nothing for nobody, a black-owned company was quite a pride to us to say, Swoop, you got a podcast called The Hustler's Corner. We want to partner with you and go to the township, to these small guys who are starting out, who have been affected by COVID-19. We don't want anything in return. We don't even want you to give us our branding on your podcast. But I wanted to do it, but they're like, no, don't. We just want to give. And they gave away 400,000 rands. So I want to acknowledge 360 Global Solutions for the 400,000 rands. But over and above that, we, myself and my business partner over here, Superior, would like to acknowledge the leadership, the executive team for playing such an incredible role in being mentors to this company that you see here behind us, MOFAYA. They've also played a role in just being bigger brothers over the years. The struggles that we will face, the mistakes that we will do, they've always mentored us along the way. So that's the acknowledgement, goes to 360 Global Solutions. You can give them a round of applause. Do you want me to tell them something? Don't be afraid, it's okay.
During the video streaming, if you wouldn't mind if you could ask you to click off the Wi-Fi as the video stream, then you click on it because that's Is that okay?
Thank you. That's Anne. She runs her own PR company as well. I'm sure you guys do know Anne. You can work with her over there in case you'd like to do some PR work. The 4th thing I'd like to announce before I get into the main big announcement is these drinks that you see here to my left and to Sipiwa's right. This started as a can. Spew is from step down. Spew couldn't queen. You see, kona bandama sema sababsi, kona bandama rich. Marabulu na hapa sababsi, kona laba mati tina ye. Ema what view we look she, and then kona maforu me, and then kona queen, and then kona bandama te slale makala. So we come from different environments, and these environments shape us to be in these beautiful places and achieve some sort of a milestone. Is always good to appreciate and celebrate. But for a young man from Nkukwini to hustle his way all the way to a vet university, yes, spirit the way the one day or some of the journalists would like to have a chat with Sipiu. I think at the end, he might not be shy to speak to you one-on-one at the end. He's the brains when it comes to MOFAYA. He conceptualized the idea. Mina, I was in the media, I was running my own entertainment company. I was excited, getting opportunities left, right, and center, and a lot of them I'd say no to. But when Sipiu came with the MOFAYA opportunity, we will tell the story one day properly. It interested me. I never thought he was serious though, because a lot of people talk, but a lot of people don't walk their talk. This man did walk his talk. When he was growing up, they would usher him in class. They would chase him out of class. And then he would walk around the class, I would call the window. He would peek through the window while the teacher is still teaching and take notes from outside the school. That's where he comes from, this guy. He didn't have money to go to Wits University. He had to score himself a bursary from one of the mining companies. Sipiu is a chemical engineer by profession, graduated from Wits, has been in the mining industry over the past couple of years. He's built more than one mine. He does a lot of incredible work in the mining industry. We're interested to speak to him a little bit later on about MOFAYA and about the story and what it means to us, and especially our black community out there. Speak to this man. When he recruited me, I was excited and I thought, yo, Las Vegas, I'm a DJ, we go to gig after gig after gig. Me, I'm just going to grab this drink and say, yo, I'm in 1 year's time, we're gonna be millionaires. I was very excited, you know? You know, it became the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in my life. But I'm glad I got into it. I am glad. No matter how difficult the journey has been, I'm very blessed that I met this brother. We've become brothers over the years. We've had to share. You guys don't understand. That's this guy. Mfana okay, yazingena le airtime ye 110. Tumufakele 55 ngithathe 55. Tumufakele 1 gig ngithathe 1 gig. Lalela madala sine 1000 kuphela. Okay, so buy my airtime, idatha, negazo. Uthenga 2 clipper 1, 2 clipper again. That's where we come from, me and this man. And somebody may ask and say, yeah, but when you met him, you were already doing well. You were a celebrity. I'm not in business. Business. Hey, I'm excited. I'm registered the company. Hey, the logos are done. Corporate identity. The website is done. Social media, we are ready. You go out there to the market. Then you'll get to understand what is business. But it's the most beautiful thing that I'll ever do over and over again. That's the reason why for the rest of my life I'll be in business. I'll keep coming up with different companies, different ventures, working with young people, helping young entrepreneurs. And for me to have Sipiu today sit here in this amazing building with all you wonderful people, it's quite an honor. I'm humbled after so many years. He approached me at the end of 2012. We started MOFAYA in 2013. It's 7 years later today. We started in 2013. We only started getting our final samples towards the end of 2014. You can go back my timeline on social media. We started marketing MOFAYA with a PDF. Yo, Saz was talking a story one day. Have you ever hyped something as if it's alive and it's not even there? You are just menacing about something like it's just a PDF. People are excited. Yo. That you're just marketing a picture. That's how me and this guy started. And then people put us under pressure. But I won't say some of the things that we've had to do that are very, very funny stories. It's for the MOFAYA story. It's going to go into the book, but it's very funny stories. But me and this guy, we've had to go through a lot. People promising us heaven and earth. People stealing our dog. I wouldn't say his name, because we know those type of people. May God bless him, he knows himself. Ran away with our stock, worth 5 million. Me and this guy were, yo guys. A stock worth 5 million. And this is when we were starting. Our company was almost shut down. Whereas I don't. I always think you But anyway, it's fine. And what we're saying here in front is not just a unique story of MOFAYA, it's a story of a lot of small businesses in South Africa. It's a story of a lot of small businesses in South Africa that don't have a famous face, that are not based in Rosebank, that do not have relationships. It's a story of Abu Mama Beit who's sitting in township corners selling vegetables. Mina ngimuza sesiphaza. Ngikholetse kusiphaza nekerekisa khogaya. This man grew up from a spaza shop. Sipio comes from a spaza shop. He was selling. The spaza shop is still alive even today in Cape Town. Mina ngikhulele spaza nami. Nangithi ngikhulele spaza, I'm a spaza shop child. I sold the spaza shop. I know how to speak to people, and that's why I learned the skills. And it's been incredible, that journey. And that is what has molded us to be these guys. Yeah, we will be done by 11. They said 11:30, but we want to be done by 11 so we can free you guys. Just finish straight to the point and then we're gone. It's a story of Indonesia by Samati, rescue classing. Indonesia by Sekarwe. Chapujan mama. Manesa sister fresh as the kepisula la fanela ma. Haya kapar kepisinane as no taking up Sanaja le kepismaoli. I'm those guys. The guys that sell oranges and marinade, I'm those guys. He's those guys. That's what this company is built out of. Because those are those guys who are not here today to celebrate with us. And this is actually a celebration because we even have more opportunities for them. It's not about us. We're not celebrating. They always say when you've implemented a dream or when you're celebrating a dream, it's already old. So, and thank you. Thank you for believing in our brand. Sakura, Levi's, Edgar, see, when the taping and the true, it's a Gumula Madame. We are like a Tony casual, young temporary. The season of the temporary. In dollar zero sheet, mean, I guess. So, sorry, guys, sometimes you might, I'm sure a lot of you guys would know, that's what I said. Some of us, we are real about it. We don't sugarcoat it. We say it as it is because we know we're representing millions of people that are out there. And if you're not into the company, still alive. We try to knock on doors to get into retail. And we are actually glad that slowly the mindset in the country is slowly starting to change. But we're still at the beginning of our journey. With all these years, we're still beginning. So the drinks that you're seeing to my left and Cyprian's right are brand new flavors. They're on the press release for the journalists. The one flavor is called Coffee Cola, tribute to a friend of mine, a brother of mine that I built a record company with back in the day. I had to pay tribute to people that I've worked with because it's my story, it's my life story, and they are a part of it. Brown Dash, Cyprian Bamina, may so rest in peace, my brother. I nicknamed the drink after you to pay tribute, after your song actually, Boom Boom, Coffee Cola. There it is, the black one over there. It's nice for coffee lovers, in the morning especially. The second drink that you see after the black one is orange. It's called the orange ting. It's not just the orange nyana. It's the orange ting. The orange ting is a verpa. Somebody else may ask, what is a verpa? A verpa is a nickname for a car. So when you drink that orange ting, notice how I say orange ting, verpa. Now you pause and it's a verpa like I mean. That's the second drink. You guys can tell I'm a salesman. The third drink is our original flavor. That's the drink, that's the formula we started with from the original can. The original lovers of MOFAYA, that's your drink, the original. The nickname for it is Amapiano. So the nicknames will change from time to time every year. And we know which other brands are obviously going to copy us, and you are more than welcome to do so because we want you to. Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. It's a great thing because I look at the last drink and it's a ginger drink. It's called Ginger Zing. Ginger Zing is called Ubuntu. The other day I was with my mother, this week actually, a few days ago. My mom was telling me the story of where the drink ginger, khemer, traditional khemer, where it comes from, and how they grew up as our parents, making khemer, and what it means to them, even before the big brands came. You are supposed to benefit out of it. It's not for us to benefit out of, but it's for you to benefit. A lot of companies, we go through a lot in building companies, entrepreneurs know. And it's a journey to build companies. This brother is also one of our co-founders. His name is Bobo. He doesn't like cameras. Spiwe is putting him in the spot. Bongane is still in the streets still today. This is one of our co-founders as you see him there. You can give him a round of applause, Bongane. So these are Dan Sisokej, I am sure. It means a lot to us because when we started, you know, I always say to young people, just start, guys. Start. Unkulunkulu will provide as you go. When you are sabu kumnyama, when you are now light, start. We started. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be up and downs. But the universe is on your side. Unkulunkulu is on your side. As you're running towards your dream, it's running towards you. It's on the other side. It's coming towards you. When you stop, it stops. When you walk slow, it's also walking towards you, but slow. When you run towards it, it runs towards you. So don't stop. And when you're running towards it, obviously there's going to be water, valleys, etc. Just keep going. That's how we started. And getting into this part, we had to consult with some people that are experts in the industry. We had to go back and forth. We had to get some of the best brains in the space. And we all worked with our brand new partners. I would like to acknowledge them before I make the announcement. Our brand new partners is a company called Liquor on the Run. Liquor on the Run are our distribution partners. They have got the exclusive rights of distributing MOFAYA. Our brand new business partners are Liquor on the Run. They are responsible for getting MOFAYA all over the country, and it will be all over the country. It keeps on just growing. Thank you very much to Pick n Pay. You were the first. Pick n Pay, we are very impressed. You were the first to get MOFAYA on your shelves. Thank you to Spa. We appreciate you. You will be seeing MOFAYA at Spa. Thank you to Total, right? Thank you to Total. But I think more especially, I want to thank the wholesalers. I want to thank the bulk choices of this world. I want to thank the Ohlangas of this world. I want to thank the Devlin Cash and Carries, Phoenix Cash and Carry, Platinum Cash and Carry. Every cash and carry. If you don't have MOFAYA, why don't you have MOFAYA in 2020? Get MOFAYA because your clients want MOFAYA. The country wants MOFAYA. If you are a cash and carry that doesn't carry MOFAYA yet, but I guarantee you, after we announce what I'm about to announce, you're going to be inspired to get MOFAYA for your clients. Because all the spaza shops all over the country want MOFAYA. Gents, it's Katso Senzeni Nyugu, the announcement there go to mofaya.co.za, see everything that is in there, the products that are in there. We're also going to put up all the different wholesalers and cash and carries that stock MOFAYA. If you're around Gauteng, go to Ohlanga, go to Boxback, go to Springs, go to Witbank, go to Mpumalanga. If you're in KZN, go to Tradeport. If you're in Johannesburg, go to Devland. If you're in Northwest, go to Platinum Cash and Carry. If you're in Crown Mines, go to Banning Wholesalers, go to Bulk Choice Wholesalers. Guys, thank you guys. Thank you guys. We walked into Devland Cash and Carry with just, we had been knocking and nobody was giving us a meeting. But Devland Cash and Carry gave us a meeting at some point, and we gave them one pallet. I was with Bongani, the guy you just saw now. We gave them the first pallet on consignment. And it was sold within a day. They called us, they were like, okay, this thing is gone. Okay, it's fine, give us 5 pallets again. 2 weeks later, not even 2 weeks, less than a week now. 2 weeks was gone. 2 pallets were gone. And then that's how the relationship started. So thank you, Devlin, and thank you to all the other wholesalers that continue to support the brand. How can I forget Mike Big Save? Mike Big Save, Big Save, yo, Big Save wholesalers. Pretoria, Everton, Amanskral, Mamelodi Gowata. Thank you. Ipazes Paisi MOFAYA, Machenza Paisi MOFAYA, Makoneni, all the young entrepreneurs who've been inspired by the MOFAYA story, don't worry, I see you. At first when we started, they thought Utisiashan. The revolution has started and nobody's stopping it. Skatele siyazenzela manje. Ngimtshelile ngathi ibani kuphela bafethu angeke nibe mnandi ngazo kuphela. Ngithe niqale into zasemaceleni. And most of you have been selling MOFAYA and you've grown. And I don't just want you to sell MOFAYA, I want you to sell and know how to sell. That's why I've got all these different courses to teach you how to sell. I've got a book for free, I've even read it for you if you're lazy to read. It's called The Art of Hustling. Go get it for free on YouTube. Or go to the website, The Art of Hustling Sales. I'm even working on an online course for you to teach you how to hustle the online space now. theartofhustlingsales.com. Go there, I've got courses for you, I'm teaching. Ngifuna nibe grand, bafethu ngifuna nenze ninyongo. Ngikhuluma nini ngiyanqana intwana zami. Ngiyazi ukuthi kuyaniyo. Sorry for the language. Mara ngikhuluma nabo bayazi ukuthi it comes from the heart. Siyamakhuluma wenu siyanqana. Siyahlala nosiphiwe all the time ukuthi sinceda kanjani intwana zethu. Asinawo amamiliyoni asikho kupolitika, but siyancane. So as we grow, we want to grow with you, we want to continue growing with you. So lama opportunities now away. So ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce to you our brand new range. You know, I always say to entrepreneurs, guys, build multiple revenue streams of income as you grow. And entrepreneurs should know that you're a startup and you get to the second phase where you're sort of starting to scale up. And we've got into that space now where we are scaling up our business. In scaling up our business, as I've shown you, we've got 4 products, which are energy drinks that you see to my left. Having mentioned that, let me not forget to mention the health community. We've listened to you. We are currently working on your health products. We're working on your sports drinks. We're working on that water. We're working on that health MOFAYA drink for you. We listen when you guys talk. But the people that spoke the loudest since MOFAYA started, they've been speaking the loudest, are these people who've been wanting this that we are giving it to now. It's not ours, it's the people who wanted it. Ladies and gentlemen, would like to introduce to you the brand new MOFAYA CSDs. That's MOFAYA Carbonated Soft Drinks. The brand new MOFAYA CSDs. I'm a cold drink. I'm a cold drink with MOFAYA. Bomane Paza, abafethu amabhayisi emakhoneni, ey'phaza shop, emahosela, ey'toro. Here is your product, South Africa. Congratulations to every young person that has started their own side hustle, that has started their own side business. If you don't know what to sell, here is a product for you to sell.
There's no more excuses ukuthi ama client bathi abayithandi le taste day 1 bafuna mhlambe enye flavor.
Now ama taste like 4 ama energy drink lapha nama thengiseleni bafethu. Khona manje sesinishanga ama taste like 12 brand new flavors of MOFAYA. I'm going to start to my left as I continue to pay homage to the people who've contributed to me and my own life being here. Robbie Malinga, may you rest in peace, my brother. We're never going to forget you. I've nicknamed this drink here after Robbie Malinga, and this one is called Iron Brew Insimbi. And that's this one. Sure. It's a lot of work. Seventy, this one. Never achieve something. We're even proud because it's not for one. It's for Tina Song, which is cool. Joba ngisho lento lenibona yakuse it, MOFAYA say it. Eyenu bantu abamnyama eyenu. MOFAYA Iron Brew Insimbi. Vola marosa.
Insimbi.
Lapho khona ethuneni yasho ya ntwana yami leya. Ntwana yami ayinkhokha. Your second drink is called the raspberry flavor. The raspberry flavor is common. Me and CPU always say, when people ask, what does a certain something mean? Me and CPU always say, it's difficult sometimes to explain a black thing. It's like saying, what does it mean to say, oi oi? Or what does it mean to say showcase? Or so there's certain things, please bear with us, our people, if you don't understand the language of the drinks. But it creates a conversation because it makes you to want to ask the question, what is this? What does it mean? And then, that's where it came from. In African culture, we tell stories, we sit around the fire. And these are all conversation starters. Raspberries command. I'm doing this gesture intentionally. Those who know, know. If you don't, I'm sorry. Just ask somebody who does. It's command. I'll do that again. It's command. That's the second drink. If you don't know what it means, it creates a very beautiful dialogue for you to have a conversation with somebody to explain to you what that is. And why was who doing this when he says it's command. The third drink is the lychee flavor. It's called Ageku Goko. Ageku Goko was a very big song by an artist I've wanted to work with. Wow. Ageku Goko. Very popular name in the township. If you don't understand what does Ageku Goko means, it means the parents aren't at home, it's time to party. Yeah, so I see it in Jam. So that's why those who know, know. If you don't know, it's okay. You can just stick to lychee. The fourth flavor is called the MOFAYA grape. It's called Jovijo. Thank you, my face. I can't explain Jovijo. What does Jovijo mean? It's like it's an exam, you must explain what does Jovijo mean. Like 20 marks, what are you gonna say? Oh, it's a greeting, or it's a, when something is happening, you say Jovijo. How do you explain it? So anyway, those who know, once again, it's a conversation starter, Jovijo. It's celebrating you, Mundomnyama. Zicelebrate when I'm wako. Katali kulobela uphuzana nento ongazazi ukuthi siphuma. Nazi into zaziyo ukuthi siphuma, uyazi nokuthi uqale kanjani. Uyazi nokuthi siphume ebantwini abakuthandayo abafundisa ingane zakini. The fifth flavor is called Lemon Yolo. MOFAYA Lemon Yolo, Boss Zonke. Those who know. What does Boss Zonke mean? Boss Zonke means boss of all bosses, né? I think the easiest way to explain it is that. But those who know. The sixth flavor that you're seeing here is MOFAYA cream soda. Normalizo. Oh, normalizo. Unomalizo mntana wasekazi.
Unomalizo usesister waselokishini. Lapho thina esikhule khona. Abo sisibetha sinkhohlwa. Noma singaya naku bangeke size sinkhohlwa. Kulapho thina siphuma khona emalokishini. Kuyajabulisa ukuthi sibone lawo magama wethu esikhule ngawo elokishini kulama product lawo. And ngicela ukunitshela bazosikopa. Nizobona amanye ama-brand azoyenza kanje. Because yonke into esiyenzayo bayayikopa and into esiyifunayo vele sifuna abantu bakope. We're gonna move to this flavor. So when I went to my mom and my grandmom this week, my grandmom said her favorite flavor is cream soda. That's why they're standing next to each other. It's like the guys were picking them new. This is my grandmother's favorite drink. I'm gonna post that actually on social media when we're done with this. That's the first post I'm gonna post on my Instagram. When I was with my grandmother and my mother blessing these things. Some of you guys who don't know, most of us in black communities, because of where we come from and our ancestral connection with our elders and our people, before we even drive a car, when it's brand new, you go to your parents first for them to bless it. If maybe some of your family members have passed on or your parents, you go to the graveside to let them know that I appreciate the blessings. This is where my journey is now. So we had to go home as well. Mom's blessed this one, grandmother blessed this one. This one is called ginger beer khamer. Nonke niyazi nihambile imisebenzi nama-khamer nama-khekhe. Niyazi kahle khamer. Ningathi nasenise Roseback nenza ngathi aniyazi. Khamer yethu ke ngiyenzele nini ngoba nginethanda. And then I've got this flavor here. This one is called Cocoa Pine Yellow Bone. MOFAYA Cocoa Pine Yellow Bone. You know, as the years have progressed, more and more people are becoming more and more enlightened. And people are discovering themselves, and people are loving their real self. I mean, if I look around, just next to me, look at this guy. Afro, natural hair. So people are starting to appreciate themselves. And I know it's been happening for many years, but for my generation or for the younger guys, it's nice to see it. Especially, it was nice to see, I'll make an example, like Konamaj in the lockdown. A lot of people just got a lot of information that they were not privy to. A lot of people woke up, a lot of people got enlightened by a lot of things. So it's great for us to celebrate ourselves as South Africans. So the Cocoa Pine Yellow Bone is inspired by what? We'll have those conversations. That's it. I'm not going to drink. But as I did say, it's another conversation starter. Because when we move from a yellow bone, so I know we're streaming here. Nah, you can clap, it's fine. MOFAYA orange. It's called Mzegeze. Those who know. I'll leave it there. Those who know. Orange overall and a black cap. For those who don't know, Mzegeze is somebody who just Google him. Was orange overalls, a black mask, guy from the township, fought his way through to the music industry, made it. Very, very no-nonsense type of guy. So people loved him so much that he retired after 5 albums. So till today, people ask me where he is because he was under my record label. So here he is, he's back. Abafuna umzekezeke kuye nangoba umzekezeke nizomthola ePaza shop, nizomthola eToro, nizomthola ema-Pick n Pay, nizomthola ema-Ohlanga Cash and Carry, Bulk Choice, Bunny Wholesalers. You're going to get it for my Phoenix, Platinum, Ohlanga, Devlet Cash and Carry, all our clients. And emakhasi, emalokishini, emakhona, ema-shopping mall, eToro, ema-restaurant, there is your umzekezeke, MOFAYA orange umzekezeke. And then the last one, which they say in this industry, you get judged to buy. You see, one thing that gentleman over there, Superior, taught me, he said to me, Sibusiso nyakwazi ukuthi sometimes unokuvuka umoya. Na ukhuluma. So ufuna ukuthi noma uvuka umoya ukhuluma, ngenze sure ukuthi siyaspana out, siyamispan sethu siyazikhulumela. Meaning ngesilungu ukuthi noma ungavuka umoya kanjani, but your work backs you up because it's that good. So when I was saying on the table over there, we had to go back and forth with professionals and experts and people that are in this field to get the right taste. This is not a 3 months exercise. This is not a 6 months exercise. This has been about almost a year's exercise. 10 months, a year. We've been working on this. Why has it taken us a year? Because we love you that much, South Africa. We want to make sure that what you're going to consume is the best of the best. We're not just going to do a product and make it cheap because we know you're going to drink it because you're better. No, spend money, we're going to go back and forth, but go big or go home. It's either we launch it, not say perfect, say right, or we can rather work on it even if it takes us for another 3 years to work on it, but let's get the right, perfect, best taste for our people. And that's exactly what we've done with all these drinks. And as they say, we get judged out of the MOFAYA Cola. Go taste it yourself, Mtanseka. You're more than welcome to do so. We made sure that we don't bombard you with too much sugar. We also don't want obesity. Our sugar levels are just right. Low sugar levels, but still tasty. Guys, you've got your press releases. You've got your press release. There's a statement CPU has mentioned there. We've got our website. You can go into it, find out what these flavors mean. This is the MOFAYA Cola Session Yamani. We've got other flavors that could not fit on this table, but yes, we've got now 12 products of CSDs and 4 products of energy drinks. All in all, that's 16 products. And thank you, South Africa.